Welcome to Las Vegas 2018 SHOT Show. I'm Joseph Truesdale, and this is Texas Game Hunters.
Wow, the zoom is really good on this one.
Hey Joseph, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good to meet you. How was your flight?
Not bad,
Your
early.
wife?
This is my wife.
Hello, hello, how are you?
This is Gene, one of the other pro staffers.
South Carolina?
That delivers, he delivers.
We deliver.
Yeah.
But absolutely pleasure to meet you. I really want to say thank you for everything you've been doing for us.
Thank
and
you
putting
guys.
that stuff out.
We're definitely...
Really appreciate it.
I wouldn't do it unless I'm proud of it.
Well, good. Well, good. I like to hear that. So I'm glad that you're doing it. And we can't wait to get you to do stuff.
Oh my gosh. Well, just looking through it, because this was the first time I've actually physically had it in my hands.
Well, yeah. Well,
and looking through
no
it,
one has.
And just, I mean, as soon as you look through it, you notice the difference comparative.
Well,
just for the eye relief alone.
Right. You know, like I said, there was 3 things that we listened to our customers that we heard about the X-Sight 2. One was eye relief, which we solved with the new ones. Now you've got the traditional rifle scope eye relief.
Yep.
2 is battery life. So it's got the internal batteries,
18 hours.
So,
no more giant battery packs on
but
the
if you want to use a giant battery pack, now you got 40 hours. I mean,
whole weekend without
having to recharge. So you go to deer camp, you bring your battery pack,
or $10 for 4 batteries. And lithiums at Walmart.
Yeah. Well, and now you don't have to go out and keep buying batteries, so you save your customers money. And when you get it, you're good to go.
Yeah.
So, and then the third was pixelation during zoom. So we put in the 4K sensor. So it's not a 4K resolution. It's a 4K sensor.
Yeah.
What it does is when you zoom, it allows you to keep the same image, so the image doesn't degrade or pixelate through the zoom cycle.
I can relate to that because a lot of times when we film, I'll film in 4K.
Right.
And then, but when we air, we don't air in 4K.
Exactly.
But that allows me, when I'm self-filming, I can then take my editing software and zoom in and out without pixelation because I'm filming in 4K.
Exact
same
concept.
thing. Yeah.
I mean, it's great when we talk to someone that actually does the filming, and then you instantly get it because you know what we're talking about.
I took the furthest point on the wall that I could, and zoomed into with the 5x20. And 0 pixel. I mean, just minor
when you
compared to what it was before.
I mean, just incredible.
That's awesome.
In that regard.
Super excited.
So, yeah. So you can record and live stream now.
Yep, I saw that on the spec sheet.
So which is perfect. So now you're doing it, looking through.
Which is great because when I take my 5-year-old and 3-year-old hunting.
Yep. Bingo.
And my 3-year-old, I'm not quite comfortable enough to get my AR in his hand yet.
Right.
Or my wife's not comfortable. I am, but my wife's like, no. So he likes to watch it on the iPad, but when I do that, I can't record. But now,
now you can do that. Now you can be watching. Well, once you get him behind the gun, now you can be watching. And he can shoot, record. You can teach him the right thing, and then afterwards, now you can play it back and say, hey, you correct this, and you've got it all there. I mean, it's a fantastic, feature. Have you seen the Able yet?
I've seen it, but I haven't actually gotten it in my hands because I didn't want to walk like a kid in a candy store right here.
So the Able screws right into the front, so it just sits right in your adapter there. Lock it right in,
and then right here.
Well, yeah, you activate it here, or your remote control. So once you get it all aligned, so basically aligned, you'll come out with the red dot, you line up your aiming reticle inside, not your aiming reticle, but your Able reticle, so it'll be a different reticle.
Okay.
So now you're aligned. When you turn it on, that will be the reticle that you put on your target to measure, and then it'll automatically, if you have your ballistic calculator, move your reticle.
The Able reticle shows up on your juice finder.
Right.
Oh, so much better.
And then the cool thing about it is your yardage will actually pop up on your screen. So you record, you'll be able to see what yardage you're shooting.
Yeah.
So just thinking now the fun contest, I shot it at 1,000 yards. Well, there's my proof. Exactly. Then someone else going, well, I can bring it out to 11, or I can bring it out to 12. Yeah. So I mean, just really
nobody in the hunting industry makes up tales about what they shot or how far.
Right. Not at all.
I've never done that.
Now the problem is there's actually proof.
Yeah, exactly. So that fox was at 400 yards, and why does it say 120 up at the top?
Exactly. So just obviously we went to 30mm rings. So if you don't like our rings, put your own rings on there.
Yep. And so now the IR mount is no longer on here. It's built into the rings that you guys have.
Right. So built in the rings. If you don't want to use our rings, they'll come with another one of these. You just put regular rings.
And then I saw one on some of the pictures that has a ring mounted at the top, correct?
Yeah, but that was just a prototype. This is what the actual
rig.
rings, yeah. Except there'll be double screws.
And I like how it puts it towards more of the front of the scope now versus halfway through, so you don't get that IR reflection off the scope.
But you'll also have, with the new sensor, probably, we've already seen significantly less whiteout. Yeah. So, which is nice. Yeah. So, I mean, I still would put it on a rail down below if you had.
Yeah, I like it as front of the barrel as I can.
Exactly. So, but and then you take all of this and
the weight.
The weight, the weight is less.
And so you can still get the traditional, what people are used to, the rubber, or just the regular high relief.
Yeah, I mean, and really the rubber's there now more just for back low at night than it is for any other purpose. Yeah, because certainly with the traditional distance, you shouldn't be scoping
I think with all this on there, it still weighs less than the old one, than the X2.
With everything on, it's about the same, but that's with everything on.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Well, we're definitely excited. And then the Thor 4 is pretty much...
And the Thor 4 is essentially the same thing, but thermal. Now, obviously, it doesn't have a 4K sensor. You're still on your 640, but we are, new generation of core. So all of this, I mean, even this, we're now using a dual-core processor, so we have more power, gives us more runtime, we can do more calculations, allows us to do more image processing. So you'll see on the Thors, we should have a much cleaner, sharper image. And even though it'll still be a 384 core or 640, your imaging is going to be, a really nice step up.
Well, the imaging was already nice before.
Yeah, exactly. The imaging was great to begin with.
It's just, I'm like, can't wait. I'm like shaking.
So now add more. So yeah, we're really, really pleased with how it's all coming out. Probably March for X4, maybe April for Thor.
Okay.
Give or take.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping we're ahead of that schedule, but we're trying to be conservative.
Yeah, when people are asking me, I'm saying, hey, when it comes with any new product, you have little things that come up in manufacturing, getting customs, delays. So give it a take 30, 60, 90 days.
And we really want to make sure everything that's on the box works out the gate. We don't want to be fixing something with a firmware firmware update down the line. Yeah. So we really want you get it. It does everything.
Which I'm not going to mention names. What'd you say?
Yeah. Hey.
What'd you say?
We've all been guilty of it. So there's no, it doesn't matter. Yeah. We've all done it. We're just trying not to do it again.
Yeah. No, I mean, well, like ATN, for example, we did it with the X2 and the Bluetooth.
Right.
And then every company, you want to advertise as much as you can, then something comes up. But, like ATN in the past has gotten heat.
Right, absolutely.
For, whatever it had been years ago.
Yeah. And rightly so. I mean, we'll admit our mistakes.
We learn from it.
Exactly.
We give the customers what they want. We listen. We move on. Now we come up with a product that everybody just caught up to the X2 and the Thor. Now, ATN has jumped way ahead again.
Well, that's hopefully what we continue to do.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for your time.
My pleasure, Joseph.
I appreciate it.
Always great seeing you.
James Munn, everybody. CEO of ATN.
Thank you.
Not president anymore. CEO.
I know. It was a nice promotion. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your time.
Great. Thank you.
Check out the website on the bottom of the screen. You can sign up for notifications. So as soon as they're ready, ATN will send you an email of when they're ready to actually pre-order and order.